Video I'm going to show you how to create a simple software program on a Mac. This video helps introduce software writing and can help you pull a quick prank on one of your Mac user friends. So let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is open up Apple Script Editor, and by doing that you're going to want to find all the applications. So press F4 and this window will pop up. You're going to select Apple Script Editor, which is this icon over here. Now we have this table that pops up. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to double tap, which is with two fingers, just tapping on the pad. You're going to go down to Dialogues, and you're going to go to Dialogue 2 button 2 actions. That's what that means. So that's going to pop up. Now this, if we run it, this is what it's going to look like, and now we're going to fill in the information for what these are. So the first thing is the actual message, and for our prankers, just as an introduction, let's target mail right here. So we're going to have it oriented to mail. So let's say there is an internet connection, spell internet correctly, there is an internet connection error with mail. Then you're going to go over here to this button, and we're going to want to have a cancel button. Most notifications have a cancel option. And then over here we'll say contact Apple. And make sure this default button is on 2, because this is the second button, and it's the one that leads the program with the highlighted blue. So as an example, we want this one to be in blue, so the user will continue following the steps. Now this, I'm going to put in cancel in these quotations, and this is what the first button action is, and so if we run it, it's going to cancel, which will close the window, and that's what we want to do, so we're going to leave that alone. So we're going to return over here and double click again, double tap, go down to Dialogues, put in text input 2 buttons. Now what this is going to say is this highlighted part, you want to replace it with the new script, and of course you want to continue since there's nothing there. And then you're going to fill out this one, and for this one what we'll say is please enter your email address to send Apple a repair request. And then for the default answer, that's what's going to be in the text box that they're going to have to enter. So let's say email address at apple.com. And then over here for these buttons, of course we want to have a second cancel button in case they don't want to do it. Make sure that's capitalized. And we're going to go over here, and then this will be the send repair request option. And now make sure this one is a second button as well, because that's we want them to send the repair request. Capitalize that. Then we're going to go, so test this, contact Apple. Then here's what they'll type in their email address, and then send their repair request. And we want them to know that it's been successfully sent, when really nothing's been done. So you're going to go down to Dialogues, and you're going to go to Dialogue 1 button OK. Select that. You're going to fill this in. We'll say Apple will contact you shortly, and we'll apologize for the inconvenience. Sorry for the inconvenience. And then, alright, so everything's good, so let's run it, test it. So contact Apple, and put in something like email address at hotmail.com is one of them. and then Apple will contact you shortly. Sorry for the inconvenience. And that's the extent of the software program that you just created, which is very simple, but it gets the job done. So what we're going to do is going to go to File and Save. Let's name this Mail, because that's the mail that we want to prank. And you're going to save this somewhere where they're not going to be able to see it on the desktop. So let's do it here. This is a file document, and we're going to format this and make sure it's an application. Click Save, and now the Apple script editor is in Galaxy, which is a file that I have. So we're going to do that. We can close this window right now since it's saved. We're going to go to Trash and then find Applications, which will be under this bar menu to the side. So we're going to find the Mail icon, which is right here. Going to double tap that. This menu will pop up. You're going to want to get Info, and then this info is going to pop up. Then let's go down to and click on the Galaxy. And here we have the Mail thing right here, and we're going to select that and then double tap it. We're going to get its info, and that menu will pop up. We want to go over here to the Mail, the actual Mail one. Select the icon itself up here on the left corner, and it should be highlighted in blue if you notice. And then you're going to go to Edit and Copy. Then you select the fake mail info, select its icon, which should be the Apple script editor icon. It should be highlighted in blue now. Go to Edit and Paste. Now icons should switch, now they look identical. And then you can close all these windows. Close this one first. And now we have the fake mail right here in a document file. Now here's the real mail. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag this over here to the main one. So it'll look exactly identical. You can close close that window. And then this is the real one. So what we're going to do is go away. So we're going to drag this out, and you should have had a cloud by the icon, and it probably is do a sound as well, depending on if you have the computer muted or not. Now it looks like nothing has changed, right? Yep, we want to close this, makes you never been here, so they won't know anything. So the computer is off and normal, and then when they want to check the mail, click on Mail, and then they'll have this message pop up. They can enter their email, send repair, and then of course nothing ever happens because you haven't programmed it that further. And they'll be slightly confused and annoyed for a little bit, and then you can explain to them your software lesson for the day, and then you can give it back to them. Or if you can just leave it there and life, that'd be cool too. Well, I hope all this was informative and helpful, and I hope you have a good day.